Hey, in this video I will talking about try except block in Python. What is the try block in Python? Try block means you may run some codes but your code may give error but you don't know. So in this type of case you can use the try block. If there is no error in your code then the try block will execute, otherwise not. But it will not give any error. The except block handle the error. When error occurs, then the code in the except block will execute. So here is an example of try except block, and here inside the try block the print a, but a is not defined. Then except block will execute because there is an error in try block. Okay, so if you copy this and go to your code editor and paste here and just save it and run, then except block will execute because a is not defined. Okay, so there is an error, you not defined a. Okay, this line will execute. So here is a step-by-step tutorial of try except block. Okay, I put this link in description, so just check it. Okay, so when code inside the try block give error, then the except block will run. Okay, so here is an example. So I just copy it and just paste here. Okay, here print a, but a is not defined. So except at first name error. If the error is name error, then print there is an error and it is name error. Except the error is value error, then print there is an error and the error is value error. Otherwise except print you did an error. So save it and run it. So there is error and it is name error because it is not defined. So you can same with zero division error. So here is the zero division error. I just copy it. If you try 100 divide 0, so you get the zero division error. So just paste here. So try print 100 by 0. Okay, this is an error. So next line is except name error. So if it is a name error, then print this is an error and it is a name error. If it is a value error, then print this is an error and it is a value error. Otherwise print you did an error. So if you run it, you get you did an error because it is a zero division error. So here just type zero division error. Okay, so just type it is zero division error. Okay, now save it and run it. Okay, so now you can see you did an error and it is a zero division error because you divide 100 by 0. Okay, so here is the same example, so you can copy it and paste here so you will better understand. So it is a zero division error, 100 by 0. If it is a name error, then print this is a name error. If it is a value error, then print this is a value error. If it is a zero division error, then print it is a zero division error. These all error are predefined. Okay, so if the error is not of this error, okay, then print you did an error. Okay, so just save it and run it. Okay, there is an error, so I just kill the terminal and run it again. So you cannot divide any number by 0. Okay, this line will execute. Okay, so this is a zero division error. So next, the name error, value error, zero division error, etc. are already predefined. Okay, now you can use else block. You can use else block with try and except block. When try block does not raise any error, so the else block will execute. Okay, so I just copy it and paste here. So here inside the try block here is no error. Okay, so when try block not give any error, then the else block will execute. So I just run it. Okay, so this is the try block, hello friends. Okay, and this is the else block. This is the else block and you got error. Okay, this line is inside the else block. Okay, so when try block will execute, then the else block will also execute. So here is a visual, you can see it. Now come to the finally. The finally block, if specified, will be execute regardless if the try block raise an error or not. Remember that finally block always execute if try block has any error or not. Okay, so I just copy it and paste here. Okay, so here inside the try block, here is no error and here is the finally block. Okay, so I just save it and run it. So this is inside the try block and this is inside the finally block, but here is no error in the try block. Okay, and this is the finally block. Okay, if here is an error in try block, so what happened? So I just 100 divided by 0. Okay, this is an error, so I just run it. Okay, this time print you did an error. Okay, this block will execute and also this block will execute. Okay, so remember that if try block has error or not, it doesn't matter, finally block always execute. Okay, so here is an example, you can see it. Okay, so now here is another example. So A is not defined, you can check it. Okay, so I just copy it and paste here and just run it. Okay, so inside the try block print A. Okay, this is an error because A is not defined and this is a name error. Okay, so there is an error and it is a name error, so this block will run and also this block will run. Okay, finally block always run, remember this, and here is a visual. Okay, so I think you have a great idea about how to use error handling with try except block. So if you have any query, comment us. Okay, so thanks for watching the video and don't forget to subscribe the channel and check the tutorial step by step for better understanding. I put the link in the description, so go and check it. Thanks for watching the video.